And we have to talk about your forecast.
All right, so here's First Alert meteorologist Ella Dorsey on this first day of October.
And I want to start you out with the visibility because we're still kind of seeing that reduced visibility just to the east of Rockdale County in Newton County. Covington, your visibility is down. That is probably that chemical cloud. So just use your common sense. If you see smog or cloud and you smell kind of a bleachy smell, that means you should probably head indoors and stay indoors. There's not a shelter in place outside of Rockdale County. Rockdale County's in a shelter in place. The rest of us are not. But again, use your common sense. If you're smelling stuff, if your eyes are itchy, head indoors. Most of us will be under mostly cloudy skies through the day today. It is going to feel amazing outside. Temperatures will be in the 70s, finally starting to feel like fall. We'll top out at 80 degrees this afternoon, which is average for this time of year. Not to be confused with the clouds in the sky. The smog is not the clouds, okay? It is pretty cloudy out there. That's actually, believe it or not, still the moisture left over from Helene. Those clouds will clear out around the time you get off work today. Can't rule out a stray shower in the mountains, but most of us will stay dry. Clear skies overnight. I am seeing some patchy fog develop tomorrow morning in West Metro, so be aware of that on your way out the door tomorrow morning. That burns off and gives way to mostly sunny skies tomorrow. So after a couple pretty cloudy days, we will be much sunnier by the middle of the week. That will allow temperatures to climb, pushing the mid-80s, 84 degrees. Is the high temperature tomorrow. I bet you're wondering, when will we need the jacket? It's October, next week, okay? By next Tuesday, our morning lows fall into low 50s. By the middle of next week, your morning lows will be in the low 50s area-wide. So you'll really start to need that sweater weather by next week. And speaking of fall, I bet you're also wondering about the fall color. This is the current fall color. Really, the only big fall color right now, early October, is up in northern New England, Vermont, New Hampshire into Maine. The Smoky Mountains and the Blue Ridge Mountains up in North Carolina and Tennessee seeing patchy color. But for most of us here, that color is still very minimal. I think in about 2 weeks, we'll really start to see that color take over. We'll be at near peak color in month. Our peak color here in Georgia does not occur until early to mid-November. Talking about the tropics, 40% chance that a tropical depression or a tropical storm forms in the Gulf of Mexico this weekend. I'm seeing a very low-end chance for another hurricane like Helene, and I do not think that here in Georgia we will be impacted by this storm, especially not us here in North Georgia. So breathe a sigh of relief. We don't have to worry about another hurricane over the next several days. Not a single First Alert weather day on the forecast, maybe a few showers early on Friday morning, and then a beautiful and comfortable weekend ahead. Let's bring in First Alert.